Oh, that was loud. Testing, testing. We're getting ready to get started here. Should be getting started in the next 10, 15 minutes.
we do? Oh, yes. You're awesome. Thank you. Okay. Yes, you're good. Thank you.
Hello, everybody. Getting ready to kick off with the, which event are we on? We're on
We are
event
girls
1.
200-yard medley. Okay.
Is it AY?
What's that?
Is it AY?
Medley, MEDLEY.
EY. It's like, that doesn't look right. All right.
Okay, in Heat 1, we have Union in Lane 2. Cooper Wynn, Callie Powell, Paige Freston, Kaylee Leffler. In Lane 3, we have Lehi, Kaylee Dixon. I think it's Jana Patlin, Allie Nilsson, Carmen Soderquist. In Lane 4, we have Cedar Valley, Shaylee Kluber, Shaylee McLaughlin, Natalie Milligan, and Abigail Butters.
Okay, so we're actually working on getting our heat sheets in front of us. We're working off a copy on our video copy here, but we'll do the best we can. So Cedar Valley in lane 4 out front right now with Shaylee Kluber. But you've got Lehi coming back in lane 3, Kaylee Dixon. They're going to hit the wall about the same time for Cedar Valley and Lehi. In lane 2, we've got Union. Cooper finishing up her swim. So in lane 3, Jana Patlin has taken out a significant lead here over Cedar Valley. And for Cedar Valley, Shaylee McLaughlin's in the water right now. We've got Callie Powell in lane 2. So on the third leg of this event, we've got Lehi continuing to lead and push the lead out further, with Allie Nelson putting in her butterfly right now. Paige Freston for Union in lane 2, and Natalie Milligan for Cedar Valley in lane 4. And Lehi, Carmen Soderquist hits the water for the 50 free portion, the last leg of this relay. And Abigail Butters is in the water for Cedar Valley in lane 4 for the last 50. And for Union, we've got Kaylee Leffler in the water. Lehi will come in and win this heat with a 2:17:38. Cedar Valley in second place, working their way in. And Abigail Butters is going to hit the wall, and the time for this relay team is going to be a 2:35.
Yep.
And Union finishes up, Kaylee Leffler touching the wall and finishing up with a no touch or a not registered. There it is, 2:48.
Okay, next up in Heat 2, we've got Cedar Valley in lane 2, Danielle Hardy, Ashlyn Lockwood, Caitlin Rary, Abigail Kendall. In lane 3, we have Lehi, Gabrielle Dahl, Sydney Zermley, Madeline Wilkinson, Addison Zobrist. Lane 4 is Union, Abev Burnham, Olivia Howes, Sienna Scholes, Mia Rasmussen. Lane 5 is Union, Kinley Hank, Caitlin Baird, Addie Allen, and Emma Whitmer.
All right, Danielle in lane 2, that's my daughter, so if I sound biased, I am.
Come on.
Gets out to a good start in lane 2 for Cedar Valley. Has a good turn, but she's getting some competition from lane 4 from Union, Abby Burnham. Looks like Danielle's going to lead into the wall. Gabrielle for Lehi in lane 3 in third, and out in lane 5 for Union, we've got Kinley.
Got Ashlyn Lockwood and
also now we've got
Ashlyn,
Lehi is just
Sydney and
eating up that lead.
and Olivia, it looks like, that are head-to-head right now.
So Ashman Lockwood for Cedar Valley. Lehi just took off. Sydney took off, and so did Olivia in lane 4 for Union.
Madeline's in the water. Caitlin's in the water.
So our butterfly legs are in. So Caitlin Reary for Cedar Valley in lane 2 is trying to claw back some of that lost time. It looks like she may have made up a little bit of that, but not enough. Oh, she is coming back. It's going to be down to these last 50 yards.
Addison and Abigail.
A little slow on the exchange for Cedar Valley in lane 2.
Got Addison and Mia.
So Lehi in lane 3 is going to take this with Addison Zobrist as the anchor. Cedar Valley's pushing for second, though. They're trying to sneak in and grab second, and they might out-touch in lane 4. Nope. That was close. 1/10 of a second, just a little over a 1/10 of a second. Cedar Valley out-touched by Union for second place. Good race, though. And then we've got Union finishing up in lane 5. All right, let me change this event. Here's the boys.
Okay. Boys. In lane 2, we've got Union, Abel Rios, Parker Freston, Hayden Cook, Braden Baker. In lane 3, we've got Lehi, Dallin Johnson, Kohler Barton, Tyler Lundell, Brennan Dinsmore. Lane 4 is Cedar Valley, Tate Spencer, Brendan Montgomery, Corbin Nelson, and Nolan Spencer. We apologize if we pronounce your swimmers' names wrong.
So, yeah, it happens. And out there, as we can't actually hear our own broadcast. So those of you out there who are listening, just let us know if sound is okay and volumes are okay. We're still learning some of this newer equipment. So just throw a comment in and let us know how it's sounding. All right, in lane 3, Lehi has a commanding lead in this heat. We've got Kohler Barton in the water for Lehi. We've got Brendan Montgomery in the water for Cedar Valley in lane 4. And Parker Freston for Union. Now Union is making a move here and taking over that second position from Cedar Valley. Lehi's firmly in control of this particular heat right now. All right, so Lehi has Tyler Lundell in the water, swimming butterfly. Hayden Cook in lane 2 for Union, and Corbin Nilsson in lane 4 for Cedar Valley. Corbin is kind of trying to take that second place back for Cedar Valley. It's going to be a race for second. They're going to hit the wall pretty close. Looks like Union might have a slight advantage on the handoff. Slow handoff for Cedar Valley.
All right, we've got Lehi coming back. About to wrap up the last 25. Brennan here is about to touch the wall. Nice. 2:15.89.
All right, Heat 2 coming up. Might as well start announcing those. You got a long list in front of you.
Okay. We have Union and then Cedar Valley that came in third. All right, in our Heat 2, we have Cedar Valley in lane 1, Logan Chamberlain, Brett Meyering, Alexander Bernstein, Dana McGoffin. In lane 3, we have Lehi, Bryce Broadhead, Bridger Smith, Andrew Pullum, Ashton Hellowell. Lane 4 is Union, Mason Haddon, Jaron Henry, Tracer Schmidt, and Boston Bennett. In lane 4, we have Union, Stetson Batty, Keaton Schmidt, Ashton Hadlock, and Jackson Thomas.
Oh, Bryce Broadhead for Lehi
We've got an amazing
gets a
backstroke.
great gap in that first 50 backstroke.
Got Bridger
And Mason
in.
Hayden was moving too, but Andrew was fast.
Got Jaron in the water as well. Second place at the moment.
Lehi's extending here. Bridger Smith is just extending that gap they got on that first 50. Andrew Pullman in the water for Lehi for Butterfly. Lehi clearly out front. Everybody's pretty well spread out at this point. No real races at this for second or third. It's looking like we know the order now. Andrew Pullman moving well. But Tracer Schmidt for Union. Good Butterfly as well. So Cedar Valley has Ashton Cedar Valley has Alexander Burnside doing Butterfly right now, as Lehi is going to blow past and finish this up with Boston,
Wow.
with Ashton Hellowell.
Super impressive.
Impressive swim by Lehi, completely dominated
Nice.
this heat.
Nice. Oh
The
my
final
gosh.
heat here.
1:46.94, which is actually a little bit slower than their seed time. Their seed time is 1:43.87, so just a little bit slower in the pool today, but impressive.
Boston Bennett finishes up for Union with a good 50-yard swim.
1:55.42.
Union finishing in lane 5 with Jackson Thomas, and Cedar Valley is going to come in fourth with Danon McGoffin. All right, event 3 coming up is
girls 200
200
freestyle.
free.
Do you want this?
Good.
Okay, in lane 1 we have Gabrielle Dahl for Lehi. Lane 2 is Abby Burnham, Union. Lane 3, Emma Whitmer, Union. Lane 4, Shaylee McLaughlin, Cedar Valley. And lane 5 is Kylie Berry for Union. None of these girls have a seed time yet, so they haven't done the race yet this season. So we'll see how they all land here.
So yeah, and again, not some of you will have heard me say this a million times. So I'm saying it for those who haven't heard it. 200 is an interesting race just because it is not a sprint race. And it's not a distance race. It's just somewhere in between.
Right now, Emma is ahead, just barely.
So the trick in this race is knowing how to go out fast enough to be almost a sprint, but not as slow as a longer distance event, and have enough to sprint to the finish.
And have some wind in you at the end. Right now we've got Abby and Emma that are neck and neck. Abby has pulled, actually Emma has pulled ahead here just a little bit. Abby's right on her tail. And so is Gabrielle. It'll be a 1-2-3 finish for these three.
It sounds like our timer's frozen, so I'm going to try and fix that really quick.
Lane 3, still Emma. She's still ahead here.
Here we go. Timer. Let me know if the time on the board continues to not work. It should be working now.
Looks like it's going to be so close here. Got three of the girls that are just
So
kind of
we're on
neck
our
and
last
neck
50
here.
now,
yeah,
aren't we?
last 50. Yep.
Sorry,
yep.
I've been playing with the settings.
This one is definitely endurance. Abby has pulled ahead.
Oh, we've
Emma
got
is
a
on her
race.
tail. They're just like literally like a half a body from each other. It looks like it's going to be Abby for the win. Nice. Abby is at 2:30.66, and Emma came in at 2:35.64. Oh, did Shaylee come in? Oh, wait, we're having an issue with the time board here. Yeah, 2. I was going to say.
No, I think
I was
Shaylee
gonna
may
say,
have paused on the wall.
Abby. There we go.
Here she comes.
So Abby is first and Emma is second. Okay, I just want to make sure I said that right. 2:37.42 is what Emma came in at. Okay, in heat 2, in lane 1, we have Whitney Whiting for Union. Lane 2 is Abigail Kendall for Cedar Valley. Lane 3 is Addison Zobrist for Lehi. Lane 4, Sydney Zermley for Lehi. Lane 5 is DJ Hardy for Cedar Valley. And lane 6 is Callie Powell for Union.
All right. It'll be interesting to see what my daughter does because she came out too fast last race.
Let's go.
Everybody comes out pretty even. So in lane 3, we've got Addison Zobrist kind of coming out relatively quick. Danielle up in lane 6 is kind of just matching. No one's really making a move. Everybody's just trying to stay in touch. Abigail Kendall, lane 2 for Cedar Valley, just hanging right on her hip. Along with Whitney in lane 1 for Union. Lanes 4 and 5, Sydney and Danielle, kind of falling a little behind Addison. Addison does have by far the best time in this event, so she's clearly the favorite.
Yeah.
But the race for second and third could be interesting. The race for second could really be tight. Abigail Kendall starting to pull up, trying to pull up and stay on the feet of sorry, I'm going to get the names wrong, of Addison Zobrist.
Addison's got a solid lead still.
Yep. We're going into the last 50. Addison's got a good lead. Races for second right now between Abby Kendall and Sydney Zermley. Danielle in lane 6 is trying to hold on to fourth. All right, Abby and Sydney, the race is for second. I think first will be taken care of by Addison. Now you've got Sydney surging a little bit. I don't know if Abigail's going to be able to catch her. Danielle's putting on some burners. She's going to secure fourth just fine up in lane 6. In lane 5, sorry.
Addison came in at 2:18.01, so a little bit slower than her seed time as well.
Danielle a little slower than her seed time, not her best.
Sydney came in second at 2:19.75. Everybody is swimming just a little bit slower today. The temperature of the pool makes a big difference. The swimmers generally like it super chilly. It makes them move faster. So the warmer the pool, the slower they go, it seems like. So it seems like everybody is a little bit behind on seed times this afternoon.
Callie Powell in lane 6 finishing up for Union. This is her first time swimming this event as well.
Yeah, no seed time.
No time that we know of. We think it's her first time. All right.
Okay. Our heat 1 this is our boys 200-yard freestyle. Lane 2 is Adam Del Castillo call for Lehi. Lane 3 is Corbin Nelson for Cedar Valley, and lane 4 is Connor Bishop for Cedar Valley. which we are missing a swimmer. Let's see.
That's the problem with this camera. It doesn't keep. That's going to be a problem.
Right now the boys are just, so we are missing Adam, it looks like, so we've just got Corbin and Connor in the water. Again, it's all about just endurance, not swimming too fast up front, putting the burners on the back end. Lane 3, Corbin is ahead, just by a little bit here. Connor's just flipping here. So Corbin's got a good body length or more on him, a couple body lengths on him here. Corbin touched. He thought he was done. He's got another 50 to go here, so he's back out. I thought that was really short. So yeah, he is coming in. He's got his last 25 here. Just get ready to do his last flip turn. Connor has slowed down just a little bit. Both of these guys do not have a seat time yet, so this is the first race that they've done. Nice. Corbin comes in at 2:26.14. Connor's just working his way back. Awesome. 2:44.70. Okay, our heat 2 is Hayden Cook for Union, Hayden Cook lane 1 for Union, lane 2 Nolan Spencer, Cedar Valley, lane 3 Matthew Pendleton, Lehi, lane 4 Ashton Hallowell for Lehi, and lane 5 is Bryce Broadhead for Lehi.
So it seems like we're having, we got a new camera for the purposes of picking up that timing board, so we could actually see it and have it be legible. But it seems to be having its own technical issues. So I'll try and keep an eye on it and keep it reset when it freezes. But yeah, looks like that's going to be an ongoing issue for the stream. Sorry. All right. So lane 5, Ashton Hallowell for Lehi is just kind of easily out front, running a good pace for this race. In lane 3, we've got Matthew Pendleton in second place, also for Lehi. Lane 4, Lehi again. Is Ashton, lane 5, I got to get this right. Lane 5 is Bryce Broadhead. Sorry, I got the wrong one. Bryce Broadhead in lane 5 for Lehi. Is going to finish this event and touch with a 1:54.98. That he may very well win the actual. He's not in the last heat, but he may win this event with that time. That's the fastest time in the heat sheets right now. Lane 3 in second place with a 2:06 is Matthew Pendleton for Lehi. And then in lane 4, we get third place with a 2:19 for Ashton. Lane 1, Hayden Cook for Union is finishing up right now. And Spencer Nolan for Cedar Valley in lane 2 is wrapping up the heat. And he does not have a time. I think this is his first time swimming the 200.
Okay, in heat 3, we have lane 1, Tracer Schmidt for Union. Lane 2, Boston Bennett for Union. Lane 3 is Tyson Guyman, Union. Lane 4, Tanner Bergstrom, Lehi. Lane 5, Jaron Henry for Union. And lane 6 is Tanner Bentley for Cedar Valley.
So Tyson for Union out front by half a body length to start off. He's gone out pretty quick. But he has Tanner Bergstrom just hanging on to him and his own teammate, Boston Bennett, in lane 2. Lane 1, Tracer Schmidt for Union is also hanging right there with his teammate.
Got Tyson, who's still in the lead.
That's his first 100 down. Tanner from Lehi has been trying to hang on his heels, but Tyson just kind of keeps creeping further away each lap here. So now we're on the last 75 yards. And unless Tanner's got something special up his sleeve for the last 50, this is all Tyson.
Tyson's on his last 25.
In lane 2, Boston has started to stretch out for that third place, looking to secure third place. Fourth place is looking like Tracer Schmidt in lane 1.
Nice. Tyson he PR'd. He got 1:59.23.
1:59,
They're
nice.
super excited about it.
Personal best for him.
He was at 2 minutes and 40 seconds, so that was awesome.
Tracer ends in 4th. In 5th place, up in lane 5, we've got Jaron and then Tanner Bentley finishing up for Cedar Valley. This is also, looks like Tanner's first time swimming this event. He does not have a time yet in the books, so here comes his first one.
All right. Okay, this is event 5. Girls 200 yard IMs.
Okay.
Yeah, one heat. So lane 1 is Paige Freston for Union. Lane 2 is Olivia Howes, Union. Lane 3, Caitlin Baird, Union. Lane 4, Cooper Wynn for Union. Lane 5 is Madeline Wilkinson for Lehi, and lane 6 is Jana Patlin for Lehi.
It's actually one of my favorite events to watch, just because you get all 4 strokes. And when you do have a particularly tight battle, it's fun because you get to see who has a stronger stroke in particular. You'll see someone who might be really good at fly but struggles in backstroke, and vice versa. So you can see the swimmers yo-yo in this event depending on where they're strong and where they're weak.
Right now it looks like Madeline is ahead in lane 5. Just barely though.
Well, Olivia
Howes is, she's
right
starting to make up here.
She's making up some pace in this backstroke. And Caitlin's holding about the same position. Olivia has definitely taken some of that lead away. May get it down to about half a body length going into the wall. So Madeline's still hanging tough up in lane 5. Olivia is not making any more ground right now, and in fact a little further behind. Caitlin is hanging in lane 3. Might actually be making some ground on Olivia. Looks like she might very well be doing that. I would say Madeline has this pretty well sewn up in first in lane 5.
She's got her last 50 freestyle. Got Olivia, who's also working on her freestyle.
Well, out in lane 6, Jana actually she kind of came out of nowhere to be in the hunt here for that 4th place. She could sneak into 4th place out there in lane 6. I didn't see her coming.
Madeline comes in first at 2:41.49. She does not have a C time either. And Olivia touches second at 2:50.40. And Caitlin Baird comes in third at 2:52.34.
So that's a first for Lehi, but a second and third. Second and third for Union.
Yep. Okay, our guys are up next. There are 2 heats in this one. So the first heat is lane 2, Ashton Hadlock for Union. Lane 3 is Stetson Batty for Union. And lane 4 is Tyler Lundell for Lehi.
I say I do like watching this event. I did not enjoy swimming it.
I would drown. It's so impressive, and I seriously love the guys in the water. Like, just their power in their arms is amazing to me.
So Ashton and Stetson hit the wall together on that first 50. Teammates going at it.
Right now they're
Tyler Lundell for Lehi.
Neck and neck.
Starting his backstroke. So Ashton starting to put a little bit of distance on Stetson, but not much, half a body length. We'll see who's got the better breaststroke, because they have not separated enough to matter yet.
Yeah, Ashton's going to hit the wall first.
Stetson gets a better turn.
Yeah.
Makes up some of that gap on the turn.
They really are neck and neck. My guess is it'll come down to freestyle.
I think Stetson's starting to close it right even now.
Yeah, it's dead even.
Stetson beats him out on the turn. Has a better turn. He's gonna have the advantage going into the last 50.
Stetson is pulled ahead.
Now all these swimmers do not have a time.
This is going to be the most
yet
tiring
in the season, so
this is the most tiring stroke. Stetson
Jen's
is
tired watching him right now.
Stetson's on his freestyle.
See if Ashton has anything left in the tank here. But it looks like Stetson's going to pull this right.
I think Stetson's got this in the bag. You just never know. You never know. Nice. 2:31.59 is what Stetson comes in at. And it's going to be nice.
2:40 for
Ashton.
Ashton.
Is at 2:40.
And Tyler Lundell, who is
Working on
going to
his-
be talking to his coach after and asking, why did you make me swim this? I understand.
It's impressive.
It is. Well, the fact you can go 200 yards, 50 of each stroke in a competitive race.
Yep.
There's just something to be said for it.
It's awesome.
And it doesn't really matter even when you don't get the chance to win. Just getting in there and doing it's huge. And coaches have been known to put people in there just to make them do it.
Just to see how they do.
Just to see if they will actually gut it out and finish a race. So.
Yeah, it's interesting that we don't have a lot of seed times. A lot of the schools moved up to 5A this year, so we're wondering if that's part of it.
Very good.
Nice job.
3:29.
3:29.20, yeah.
That's his first time for the season.
It'll be interesting to see how the season goes with all these teams. Okay, in lane 1, we have Andrew Pullum for Lehi. Lane 2 is Brennan Dinsmore, Lehi. Lane 3 is Tate Scott for Cedar Valley. Lane 4 is Keaton Schmidt for Union. And lane 5 is Spencer Miles for Union.
All right, in lane 1, Andrew Pullman gets out fast.
Super quick.
He's got Tate Scott from Cedar Valley hanging on, though. Those two are going out quick in this first 50.
And lane 1, we've got, Andrew. Andrew's going to touch first. Nice.
So in third is lane 4, and fourth is lane 2, and they are, these three are still pretty close.
Right now it's going to be Andrew and Tate that are kind of going to be probably head-to-head here.
Yeah, Andrew Pullman has a strong backstroke. He's
just cruising.
He's pulled away just a little more than when they hit the wall in the freestyle. Keaton Schmidt is looking like the solid for third place right now. And Andrew Pullman is pulling away.
Tate is still in second place.
Good swim by Andrew, though. He's looked really strong on all the strokes.
Andrew's on his last 50. We got Tate, who just did his turn, and he's also on his last 50.
Now what Tate's going to be, Tate swam us, I think, for his first time Friday.
Yes.
So he's going to be trying to just beat his own time right now. Andrew Pullman, I don't have a season time yet for him, so this will be the first one for him.
He's solid. So fun. 2:23.24. Nice. And Tate comes in at 2:29.30, so that's awesome. He PR'd as well.
Good job, Tate.
So awesome. All right, in lane 4, we've got Keaton, who's getting ready to touch here. And he comes in at 2:45.17, so he also PR'd, which is awesome, by 2 seconds, so that's impressive. It's going to be in lane 5. We've got Spencer Miles. And in lane 2, and then Brennan.
I think it's this cord.
Oh.
Bumping the cord is what was doing it. I don't think that USB connection.
Okay, these are going to go quick. These are our 50-yard freestyles for the girls. So in lane 1, we have Kennedy Freston for Union. Lane 2, Kylie Carlisle, Cedar Valley. Lane 3 is Sarah Puertas, Maeser. Lane 4, Anna Clifford for Cedar Valley. And lane 5 is McKaylee Freeman for Cedar Valley. Although this still isn't right. We are missing
We're
two
missing
swimmers.
lanes
We're
4
missing
and
4 and
5.
5. So Anna
We're
and
listing our
McKaylee
Cedar
are not
Valley
in here.
swimmers.
Yep.
2 of them.
Yep. So, at the moment, we've
Sarah
got
from
Sarah, who
Maeser.
is ahead with Maeser.
She's well ahead. Is that Keely or Kylie?
Kylie.
Kylie Carlson for Cedar Valley. Looking like
Nice.
she's going to come in for second place.
So Sarah gets 31.06.
With her goggles around her mouth.
Oh, gosh, that's always fun.
She did good considering.
Kylie touches at 37.28. And who was our last one? Let's see. 39.92.
All right, you want to call these out?
Okay. Heat 2, Natalie Milligan, Lane 1, Cedar Valley. Lane 2, Kaylee Leffler, Union. Lane 3, Olivia Hardy, Cedar Valley. Lane 4, Shaylee Peterson, Cedar Valley. Lane 5, Addie Alond, Union. And lane 6 is Caitlin McCurdy for Cedar Valley. And
So
these
in
just
lane
go quick.
5, that's Addie in lane 5, right? But it's going to be 5 and 2. Lane 5 and 2, both Union.
Yeah, Addie and Kaylee. And it looks like it's going
Kaylee's
to
gonna
be
pull it off.
Kaylee.
And lane 1 is going to sneak in for third, Natalie Milligan with Cedar Valley.
Kaylee doesn't have a seat time either. She came in at 33.41, and Addie comes in at 34.57.
And then Shaylee Peterson finishing for Cedar Valley, and Olivia Hardy finishing for Cedar Valley as well. Awesome.
Okay, our next heat, lane 1, Ella Black, Cedar Valley. Lane 2, Sierra Harbison, Longhorns. Lane 3, Tatum Wanless, Cedar Valley. Lane 4, Ashlyn Webb, Lehi. Lane 5, Kate Larson, Union. And lane 6, Cami Allred, Cedar Valley. All of these girls have a seed time, so we'll see how they do here. It looks like we're missing Ashlyn Webb for Lehi.
So Sierra, and that's Altamont Longhorns. That's who that is. So Sierra is looking like she's got first place right now. She's got Tatum Wanless trying to make a move in for that first place, but Sierra is going to hold off for first place. Tatum Wanless for Cedar Valley is going to take second.
Nice.
Maybe. Yep, and up in lane 5,
Oh, wow.
Kate Larson.
Sierra did awesome. She was at 34.19. She dropped to 31.87. She knocked off about 3 seconds, just a little under 3 seconds. It's awesome. That was awesome.
All
All
right,
right, heat 4.
Yep.
Abigail Butters, lane 1, Cedar Valley. Lane 2, Elizabeth Shago, Cedar Valley. Lane 3 is Kaylee Dixon, Lehi. Lane 4, Caitlin Reary, Cedar Valley. Lane 5, Taya Kendall for Lehi. And lane 6 is Jasmine McGee for Union.
So now we're getting to the point, we're getting into these heats where our faster swimmers are predominantly going to be in the middle of the pool. But they all hit the wall pretty much together.
Oh, it's going to be
Caitlin Reary
it's
and
gonna be close between.
Taya Kendall
Yeah, yep.
right now are the two
Yep.
fighting. Well, except
Well,
lane 2's making a push, and that's
It's gonna be
Elizabeth
close.
Shago.
It's going to be close. Who touches first?
Looks like Caitlin.
Lane 4. So
Yep.
Caitlin Reary.
Cedar Valley gets first there.
31.87. So she was a little bit slower than her seat time, 32.28.
But she did win.
Elizabeth came in second.
That was a
and
good heat.
Taya came in third. Okay, our last heat for the girls. Ellie Sorogas, lane 1, Cedar Valley. Lane 2, Abby Burnham, Union. Lane 3, Rylan Smith, Lehi. Lane 4, Mia Rasmussen, Union. Lane 5, Jocelyn Shy, Lehi. Lane 6, Allie Nelson for Lehi.
Rylan Smith is the favorite in this event. But nobody has decided they want to lose yet. Okay, she's pulling out. Ellie Strogas is hanging tough in lane 1. She's trying to sneak in there
She
for that
made it
second place
second.
touch.
It's going to be close. It's going to be close.
It's going to be third place for lane 1 at 28.61.
Nice.
That is a personal best by almost 2 seconds.
So Rylan got 28.61.
No, I'm sorry. I
Yep.
read the long one. That's Rylan.
Yeah, Rylan came in first.
Everyone just ignore me right now. Yes. Rylan came
and Ellie
in first.
came in second at 29.65. She PR'd as well.
Yeah, she did do a PR. 1/10 of a second there. She out-touched her for second place.
All right, our boys are up next. Heat 1. All right, lane 1, Alexander Burnside, Cedar Valley. Lane 2 is Tate Spencer, Cedar Valley. Lane 3, Deccan Isaacson, Cedar Valley. Lane 4, Hank Tribe, Union. And lane 5 is Logan Chamberlain for Cedar Valley. It looks like we're missing lane 3. It looks like we're missing Deccan.
Lane 3. Yep.
Hard to
So
say.
Alexander
it's gonna
Burnside is trying, but lane
Oh gosh.
4.
Yeah, lane 1.
Hank
I think Alexander's going to touch
he's going to do it.
first.
Good job.
Nice. 28.64. Nice job.
So Alexander brings home first.
And Hank brings home second, right? 29.
Yep. And then lane
21.
5, that's Logan for third. All right, heat 2.
Okay, heat 2. Parker Freston, lane 1 for Union. Lane 2, Zach Joseph, Cedar Valley. Lane 3, Ian Whittler for Cedar Valley. Lane 4, Dane Dixon, Lehi. Lane 5, Tice Gallen for Lehi. And lane 6 is Dana McGoffin, Cedar Valley.
So lanes 1 and 6. Both of these don't have times yet this season, so they're faster than the heat they're in.
I think it's going to be lane 1.
Looks like lane 1, which is Parker Freston from Union, is going to hit first.
Nice.
Lane 6, which is Dana
McGoffin
for Cedar Valley.
Second,
It's second.
31.61.
Yeah, those times actually put them in that next 2 heats, really, normally.
It's awesome. Parker got 31.08. Okay, heat 3. Lane 1, Joshua Ortiz, Cedar Valley. Lane 2, Abel Rios, Union. Lane 3, Grayson Zager, Union. Lane 4, Samuel Cook, Cedar Valley. Lane 5 is Cade Boyle for Lehi. And lane 6 is Cooper Christensen for Union.
We're missing a lot of people in lanes right now. We got people coming up, potentially. We don't have anyone in lane 1.
Swimmers aren't paying
4.
attention. They miss their heats, especially in these. These 50s go way too fast. These guys all have seat time. Grayson seemed to be super quick off the block.
He's going to hit the wall first. Grayson, it's looking like Grayson and then Abel.
Yeah.
Unless Cooper can do anything up in lane 6, but no, 1,
Nice.
2, 3, right
Grayson
there.
also PR'd 29.76. His seat time was 31.84, so nice job. Abel also PR'd 31.81. His seat time was 32.36, so nice job. Okay, our heat 4. Ryan McCleve, Cedar Valley, lane 1. Lane 2, Elijah Shago, Cedar Valley. Lane 3, Cameron Goss, Union. Lane 4, Brendan Montgomery, Cedar Valley. Lane 5, Nolan Case for Cedar Valley.
And we've got
I don't know what just happened.
Not quite a false start.
Oh, all right. Lane 6 was
Potentially a
Tyson
false
Ford
start
for Cedar Valley. I just heard everybody yell out. I didn't know. I wasn't sure what happened.
That was someone taking a dip a little early. Okay.
All right, lane
Cameron.
3 is Cameron.
Cameron Goss
He's
gets off.
definitely in the lead.
Yeah, this is a race for second right now. Nolan Case in lane 5. Brendan Montgomery actually in lane 4 is looking like second place unless Elijah Shago can come in and out-touch him for Cedar Valley. They're both Cedar Valley swimmers.
Wow. Cameron
And
was
Elijah did out-touch him by 3/100ths of a second.
That's awesome. Cameron totally PR'd, which is awesome. He was at 29.15. He got 26.56. That's impressive. That's like 4 seconds. So nice, nice job. Okay, heat
Lane
5.
6.
Lane 1 is Brady Monteearth, Cedar Valley. Lane 2 is Dason or Dakin Rohrer, Union. Lane 3, Bridger Smith, Lehi. Lane 4, Mason Hayden, Union. Lane 5, Jackson
Yeah.
Thomas for Union, and lane 6 is Dallin Johnson for Lehi.
Bridger Smith had a killer start and is just going to destroy everybody right into the wall.
Bridger is
followed by Mason Hayden for Union.
wow.
And it's going to be
Bridger's
Lehi
23.
Union 1, 2, 3.
Bridger also PR'd 23:32. He was at 23:45, so he dropped just a little bit off, which is awesome. All right, I think we have got a 10-minute break.
All right. Welcome back, everyone. Sorry we're a little slow getting back to this. We are on event 9, girls 100-yard butterfly.
In lane 1, we have Allie Nilsson, Lehi. Lane 3, Addison Zobrist, Lehi. Lane 4, Cami Wood, Union. And lane 5 is Belen Embleton for Union.
So in lane 3, we've got Addison Zobrist, who is setting her first time for the season right now, coming out nice and strong. With Allie Nelson from Lehi, both Lehi 1 and 2 right now. Allie Nelson in lane 2. Looking for a 1-2 in this event. So Addison keeping a pretty smooth stroke. You can see she's getting a little tired, but she's still keeping a little more momentum. She's got more momentum in the water right now. You can see the difference when you start to lose that momentum and you're coming up instead of forward in your stroke.
So she comes in at 1:13:36. None of these girls have a seed time yet.
Oh, I got to fix my camera again. Let's fix this.
Belen, hopefully I'm pronouncing that right, comes in second at 1:27:43, and Cami comes in third at 1:29:05. Okay, our heat 2, we have Ashlyn Lockwood, lane 1, Cedar Valley, lane 2, Caitlin Rary, Cedar Valley, lane 3, Sienna Scholes for Union, lane 4, Madeline Wilkinson, Lehi, lane 5, Caitlin McCurdy, Cedar Valley, lane 6 is Natalie Milligan for Cedar Valley.
And honestly, butterfly is just, unless you're one of those people who just has that timing and that stroke and just that feel for it, this is just a hard stroke to swim. There are people who just make it look easy, and it's not.
Sienna's looking really strong in lane 3.
Lanes 2 and 4 have not gone away, though. Not all the way. Caitlin Rary for Cedar Valley in lane 2 is trying to hang on, but Sienna is starting to stretch it out. It looks like I might have a 3-way race for second place here.
It makes my shoulders hurt.
So Madeline Wilkinson has taken the lead for second, but Caitlin Rary is fighting back. These two are going to touch really close.
It's going to be super close.
Caitlin's getting the surge, though. I think she's going to hit first. Just.
Sienna comes in first at 1:15:64, so she PR'd. And Caitlin came in at 1:18:45, so just a little bit slower than her normal time. Madeline is at 1:18:75, also a little bit slower. She came in third. Okay, our boys are up next. We have Brett Meyering, lane 1 for Cedar Valley. Lane 2 is Jacob Nelson for Cedar Valley. Lane 3, Ashton Hillowell for Lehi. Lane 4, Braden Scott for Cedar Valley. And lane 5 is Tyler Lundell for Lehi. There's no times for this one yet.
I would expect to see Braden Scott do pretty well in this.
Braden
but I
I
don't know who he's going up against,
yeah.
though.
Braden is a powerful swimmer. But so are the Lehi.
Yeah.
It's impressive.
So Jacob Nielsen and Braden Scott for Cedar Valley have both gone out. First, second. Braden has a great turn. His turns are really quick.
Braden right now is ahead, but Jacob is not far behind.
He does a good job of not pulling himself up the wall for his turn. He tries to keep his elbow down and get through the turn as quick as possible.
Seriously, so impressive. The guys in the water, I just love watching.
It's for breaststroke and butterfly, it's really tempting and common to grab the wall and kind of pull yourself up and get a big breath of air. And you can still get that same breath of air and stay low in the water. It's just technique.
Braden comes in at 57.59.
Nice time.
Jacob's going to come in at 103.23.
So that 57.59 could give him first place for this event overall. Fastest seed time we have is a 59.21 in the next heat.
Third place is Brett Meyering with 114.53. Nice job. Okay, our second heat is lane 1, Alexander Birdside, Cedar Valley. Lane 2, Tanner Bergstrom, Lehi. Lane 3, Tyson Guyman, Union. Lane 4, Matthew Pendleton, Lehi. Lane 5, Tracer Schmidt, Union. And lane 6 is Tate Spencer for Cedar Valley.
So Tyson and Matt Pendleton, lanes 3 and 4, are about a second and a half apart for their personal bests. So
they're just really all together.
So I'm expecting the fight to be 3 and 4 for first.
Right now, Matthew is just barely, let's see.
Oh, we got Tyson pulling out.
Yeah, Tyson is ahead still at the moment.
Matthew is in second. It's looking like, really, but you've got Tanner trying to make it a case for second as well in lane 2.
It's really going to be close.
So it's a fight for second place going down this last lap.
Tyson has definitely got it unless something changes.
So Matt is ahead right now, but I mean only by a head.
Yeah.
It's going to be who touches first.
Wow, and Tyson PR'd. He got 58.76. He was at 59.21.
So Matt Pendleton takes second, and Tanner Bergstrom gets a third.
Yeah, Matthew was just a little bit slower.
So it looks like
normal.
First place overall is going to be Braden Scott, with Tyson getting second place overall for the event.
That's awesome.
All right, with 11
is our girls 100-yard freestyle. All right, in lane, I think we just have lanes 3 and 4. Lane 3 is Kennedy Freston Union, and Caitlin Baird is lane 4 for Union. Both of these girls do not have a seed time again on this, so.
So lane 4, Caitlin for Union is out, completing her first 50 right now with a 34-second split. With Kennedy Freston for Union as well in lane 3. So Caitlin finishes up a 1:11.66, her first time for the season in this event.
Which kind of puts her in qualification of heat 3. Nice, 1:28.80. Okay, our heat 2 is Ella Black, lane 1, Cedar Valley. Lane 2, Olivia Hardy, Cedar Valley. Lane 3 is Emma Slinkoff, Lehi. Lane 4, Cami Allred, Cedar Valley. Lane 5, Kaylee Leffler for Union. And lane 6 is Anna Clifford for Cedar Valley. Are we missing Anna again? Oh, she must not be here today or in the water.
So Kaylee Leffler is going to hit the wall first up in lane 5. Lane 5, lane 3, lane 1. So Union is leading out with Kaylee Leffler. Lehi Swim in second place with Emma Slinkov. And currently in third place, we've got Ella Black for Cedar Valley in lane 1. So Kaylee Leffler going into her last turn has this completely sewn up. Ella is closing a little bit on lane 3 on Emma for Lehi. She closed a little bit, but I don't know if she's got enough to come back and make a race of it.
Kaylee's going to touch at 1:17:40. Nice. Our second place is going to be Emma, it looks like, with Lehi at 1:31:82. And our third place is going to be Ella Black with 1:36:71.
And then we've got Olivia Hardy hitting the wall. What did she get in fourth? A 1:45? She dropped 8 seconds off her best time.
That's awesome.
Good for her. Heat 3.
Okay, we have Ashlyn Webb, lane 1 for Lehi, lane 2, Cooper Wynn for Union, lane 3, Mia Rasmussen for Union, lane 4, Abigail Butters for Cedar Valley, lane 5 is Jasmine McGee for Union, and lane 6 is Kylie Carlisle for Cedar Valley.
So Mia Rasmussen leading out in lane 3. With second place, all pretty much hitting the wall together. Jasmine McGee in lane 5 had a better turn, but Abigail Butters is outpacing her down that stretch. They both get a good turn that time, and again, Abigail just kind of inching ahead over the course of the lap. It looks like
Abigail and Jasmine, it's going to be close. Mia is still in the lead.
I think Abigail is going to sew up second, but does she have enough to fight for first? She has a good turn. And she sees her opponent. Does she have enough? Oh,
it's going to be close.
She might get her. I think she's going to get her. Go, go, go. She stretches into the wall.
Nice,
yes,
nice. Let's see. It was a mistouch, so I'm not sure what happens there, but I think Abigail did touch first.
Abigail did touch first, so she will get credited with that, whatever that is.
Came in at 1:13:24, so just a little bit slower than her seed time.
If you hear us rooting for Cedar Valley, don't take it personally. We're Cedar Valley
parents.
Parents.
Yeah. Okay, heat 4. Lane 1 is Shaylee Kluber, Cedar Valley. Lane 2, Rylan Hellowell, Lehi. Lane 3, Ellie Stroga, Cedar Valley. Lane 4, Carmen Soderquist for Lehi. Lane 5 is Olivia House for Union. And lane 6 is Kiana Tomei for Cedar Valley. Right now, it's just neck and neck, really.
Ellie hit the wall at the same time there, but she went out a little slower than I think she might have wanted to. But here she's starting to pour it on in lane 3. She has the time to beat for this heat. She's really good. I mean, good turn.
Yeah,
she usually has a pretty powerful turn.
And
she's got a full body length.
Yeah, and she's another fun one to watch in the water.
So in second place up in lane 5 is Olivia Howells for Union. And she's trying to make a move back on Ellie. But I think Ellie's got just too much. But she's got second place sewn up. The fight's going to be for third place between Cameron Soderquist and lane 1 trying to make a push, which is Shaylee Kluber.
Nice. Ellie PR'd as well. She was at 1:05:86 and got 1:05:44. Olivia came in at 1:08:49, so she actually PR'd as well. She dropped off a couple of seconds, so that's impressive. And then third place was Carmen. was just a little bit slower than her seed time. Okay, our boys. All right, lane 2 is Braden Scott for Cedar Valley. Lane 3 is Kohler Barton for Lehi. Lane 4 is Deccan Isaacson for Cedar Valley. And lane 5 is Parker Freston for Union.
And you want to be watching lane 2 because this is likely first place overall in the water right now.
He's just fast. It just is.
So the time to beat in the final heat is at 59:68.
Yeah. And my guess is he will
it's going to be faster.
Yeah.
His split is going to be 24-25, 24-74.
We've got Kohler, who just hit the wall, working his way back. Braden's on his last 25. It's really fun to just watch his feet in the water.
All right, so Braden coming in. He's going to touch at a 52-25.
Oh my gosh.
I feel pretty safe saying that's going to be first place for this event.
Kohler's coming in for second place. 104.90.
A 104.90 puts him in the last heat as well.
It's awesome.
In terms of time.
All right, and our last swimmer is Parker, who is at 112.14. Okay, heat 2, lane 1, Ian Whitleter, I know I'm saying that wrong, Cedar Valley. Lane 2, Joshua Ortiz, Cedar Valley. Lane 3, Grayson Zager, Union. Lane 4, Nolan Case, Cedar Valley. Lane 5, Zach Joseph, Cedar Valley. Lane 6, Connor Bishop for Cedar Valley.
So Connor Bishop doesn't have a time in this event. Everybody else has got a heat time, ranging from 114 to 124. I assume most people are familiar with swim, but like most sporting events where you have heats, the lowest heats are generally no times, people who don't have a time yet, or the slower heats. And as you move up the heats to the last final heat, those are your fastest swimmers. Swimmers are also put in the water. Middle lanes are fastest to the edge.
It's fun to see the swimmers, as they don't have sea times, to start getting them throughout the season and then just kind of see where coach puts them, which races, which relays.
So Grayson from Union in lane 3 kind of paced everybody in the first 25, but he's got company now from Connor Bishop in lane 6 for Cedar Valley. So those two are head to head right now for first place.
Looking really good.
It looks like Connor got a little better turn up there, put about a half a body length on Grayson. They see each other. Grayson's making a push. He might out-touch Connor.
Tyson.
He surges at the end and just gets him.
So.
By half a tenth. By half a second.
Right. Where are we?
Heat 3.
Yeah. Grayson came in at 1:15.11. Nice. Okay. All right,
Yep.
Abel Rios, lane 1, Union. Lane 2, Dana McGoffin, Cedar Valley. Lane 3, Tanner Bentley, Cedar Valley. Lane 4, Tyson Ford for Cedar Valley. Lane 5, Samuel Cook for Cedar Valley. And lane 6, Ryan McCleve, Cedar Valley.
Got a lot of Cedar Valley in here. Abel in lane 1 is the sole representation for Union, and everybody else is Cedar Valley.
Dana in right now.
So Tanner Bentley. Oh, excuse me while I cough. Tanner Bentley's leading out.
Second, it could be anybody's race at the moment.
Yeah, everybody's in second just about. Abel in lane 1 is starting to move up a little bit. along with lane 5, which is Samuel Cook.
Tanner is the one to beat in this race. He sits at 1:10. 1:10:03.
So
See
yeah,
how he
Tanner's
comes in
going to
at.
wrap this up, but lane 5 is Samuel Cook. Looks like he's got second taken care of. Abel's looking like third place right now. It looks like you're
Nice.
1, 2, 3.
And Tanner PR'd at 1:08:48, so nice job. Samuel Cook comes in at second at 1:11:80, who also PR'd. And lane 1 was Abel, who also PR'd 1:13:10. He was sitting at
Nice.
1:14:09, so nice job. Okay,
It's all about the clock.
Heat 4, lane 1, Jacob Edwards, Lehi. Lane 2, Adam Del Castillo, call for Lehi. Lane 3, Cameron Goss, Union. Lane 4, Brady Monteith, Cedar Valley. Lane 5, Brett Meyering, Cedar Valley. And lane 6 is Keaton Schmidt for Union. The time to beat in this one is Cameron. He sits at 59:68 in lane 3.
So, and just a reminder that right now the time to beat to win this event is a 52 something, right?
Yes, Braden.
So I'm thinking whoever wins this heat is likely going to be second place overall. So lane 3 though is Cameron Goss for Union, who looks like he has this under control. Second place is still up in the air. Well, maybe not. Brady gets a really good turn in lane 4 and stretches out that second place advantage. Cameron Goss is going to wrap this up. Brady I forget how to say Brady's last name.
Monteith, I think.
Brady Monteith for Cedar Valley is going to bring home second. And up in lane 5, it looks like Brett Meyering is going to snag. Oh, I missed third. Who's third? Third was Brady, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, I missed that. Brady was third, not second.
Brett is third. Cameron also, he PR'd as well.
Unless I totally messed that up, which I've done from time to time.
Okay. Next is our girls 500. This is a long race. So in lane 1, we have Paige Freston for Union. Lane 2 is Kinley Hank for Union. Lane 3 is Alyssa Roth for Cedar Valley. Lane 4 is Taya Kendall for Lehi. And lane 5 is Dory Tweedy for Cedar Valley. All these girls don't have times yet. This is 20 laps. It takes about 7 minutes, 6 to 7 minutes. Our fastest girls sit at 5:59.92 in heat 2. So
we got 2 heats of this?
we got 2 heats, yep.
Oh, awesome.
This really is
So
all
the only
about,
swimmers I know here, obviously, are Cedar Valley, Dory and Alyssa.
and this is all about pace. It's it's a long race.
Well, Dory and Alyssa are both very capable at swimming these distance events. They have pretty good stamina and pretty good pace. So I expect both of them to be setting times that matter in the next heat, in heat number 2. So they could be setting times that place them 1, 2, or 3 in this event. Having said that, I could be wrong. I don't know the other swimmers well enough. So yeah, with this event, I think that the things that really matter to be good in a 500, I mean, obviously having some endurance, but I think a big part of it is having a good body position in the water. Having your hips up, having your feet up with the kick, having that streamlined position as you swim, because the more horizontal and streamlined you are in the water, the less effort you put into your stroke, the less resistance you have. If your hips are sinking and your feet are down, you're working a lot harder for a lot longer. So right now, Dory in lane 5 has been setting the pace. Alyssa hasn't been far off it. She's kind of maintained that distance to Dory. Hasn't really fallen back much more. Same with lane 2 here, which is Kinley from Union. She's kind of been hanging the same distance from Alyssa. And no one's far enough away yet that isn't a distance that can be made up in this back half of the race. So Dory's going to hit the wall for her halfway point now. And she's looking really steady with her time right now.
Yeah, this is another one that's impressive to me because they really have to know how to pace and just kind of know how to get through 20 laps without running out of gas at the very end.
You see the difference in styles? You see that Dory seems to have a pretty steady kind of beat kick going on where the feet are pretty consistent. Alyssa, which is pretty common in distance swim, will just kind of have a beat kick on the second half of that stroke, a 1, 2, 3. She'll kind of drag the feet through one and then just have a little beat kick at the end. And Dory's got just that consistent kick going the whole time. It's just style, rhythm.
I'm sure it's whatever works for you.
Whatever works for you matters. Dory's starting to stretch it out, though. Alyssa's starting to stretch out second place from third. Dory had stretched a few more body lengths into that first place position right now. It looks like she's in control. So Dory's turning for her last 4 laps.
Super impressive.
Lane 3, second place Alyssa on her last 4 laps. And then third place in lane 2, Kinley for Union. It's on her last 4. Dory's starting to pick up the pace now.
Last 50.
Dory's going in for her last 25. She's going to sprint in with whatever's left in her tank. Alyssa makes her last turn in lane 3. And now she's picked up her kick and she's sprinting in.
Nice. 6:24.85.
6:24 right now. Looks like it's good for third. We've got some fast swimmers in that second heat.
Awesome.
Alyssa with a
6:34.14.
First second for this heat. I don't know that Alyssa has swum this before, has she? She has? Just not this season.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's, when we were Cedar
And
Valley.
then third place in this heat, we have Kinley Hank finish for Union.
6:55.32.
Lane 4 finishing up.
7:02.14.
That's Taya Kendall for Lehi. And then in lane 1, sprinting in for the end of her race is Paige Freston for Union. I just give it, you have to give props to anybody who swims these races because it's just hard.
And finishes.
It just takes a lot to do.
7:25.75. Okay, our heat 2 for the girls is Kennedy Cotton, lane 1 for Maeser. Lane 2 is Cami Wood Union. Lane 3 is Ryland Smith Lehi. Lane 4, Abby Kendall for Cedar Valley. Lane 5 is Whitney Whiting for Union. And lane 6 is Jocelyn sorry, I'm sure I'm saying that wrong, for Lehi.
Lehi's Ryland Smith has a seed time of 5:59. So she is going to be the one to beat. Next closest time is Abigail Kendall from Cedar Valley with a 6:16. Now Kendall's come out faster than everyone on that first 25, but you would expect to see Ryland in lane 3 just start eating into that and start pulling ahead.
Yeah, Abby right now is in the lead, but again, it doesn't mean much at this point with
it's
20
early.
laps to go. But Ryland and Abby are pretty much neck and neck here.
And this, I'm expecting this to be 1-2 overall. Dory with a shot at third place based on her time she just swam.
Yeah.
So it could be a case of Abby trying to pace herself off of Ryland for this race, knowing that she's got a faster swimmer next to her, trying to figure out how to pace herself.
And they're really neck and neck.
She's got a nice turn.
It's going to come down. I bet the flip turns in the end. We'll see here.
Ryland's got a good streamline when she comes off the wall.
Yeah.
She has a good turn. She actually makes up time every time, but
they just stay neck and neck.
yeah, she takes up. She eats back about a quarter or half a body length every turn, but she's not. I don't think she's going to be able to keep pace. It is a 17-second deficit between their best times, but she's still hanging on.
Yeah, they're both looking really good.
She's hanging on, just trying to ride that wake over there.
Third, I think, is still up for grabs. Jocelyn is right now in third.
Lane 1? No.
And lane 6.
Lane 6.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
but it could be really, again, it's.
What have we got?
It's
No, it's not.
anybody's-
So it is, you're right. It's
Yeah, lane 6.
lane 6, Jocelyn. I've just been watching 1 and 2. I haven't been paying attention.
Ryland is pulled ahead.
So really my question with Abby's going to be, did she push herself too hard up front,
Yeah,
trying to keep up with
Ryland. Yeah.
or is she still swimming a pace she can bring home and get a personal best on?
She's on her heels, so we'll see. They're both on lap 11, correct?
Yep. So they're just past halfway at this point. So assuming Ryland is swimming close to her regular time, all Abby's got to do is stay somewhere in touch to swim a really good personal best. So lane 6, Jocelyn, looks like our third place right now. And then fourth place really is up for grabs right now because lane 5 and lane 2, there's just not enough difference.
It's fun to watch the coaches down here. Their swimmers can see them, and they're just trying to keep them going at their pace that they want them to swim.
Yeah, you'll have coaches walk the wall at the pace they want their swimmer to swim at.
Get like your 10,000 steps in while you
Yep.
pace back and forth.
So you can see the coach on the far end, which is Lehi's coach. He's trying to pace Abby She's adjusting
Valley, you mean.
Cedar Valley. She has
Lehi's
been
coach is
adjusting
right
her. You'll see her breathe to the left now, looking for coach to see where she wants him to be. So last 50 yards.
Yeah, Ryland's got a good solid lead at the moment.
No, I don't know where they're at time-wise, but Abby could be on for a personal best here. Abby is definitely on for a personal best here by a big margin.
That's awesome.
Oh, no, they did it early. That was not the last 50.
Well, I was going to say, I thought it was 17 that they flipped down at the
I
end.
hope that didn't mess up the swimmers. I was going to say, this was a really, really fast,
really
if that
fast,
was right.
yeah.
I'm like, this is amazing.
Well, I thought they still had 3 laps to go. So, yeah, now we're on the last. Here we go. And Ryland is definitely going to take first here.
So Ryland Smith is a little behind her time. He's definitely behind her best time today. So she's going to come in at a 6:08.
6:08. So, yeah, a lot slower.
So Abigail is going to PR, though. 6:14. Took 2 seconds off.
Nice.
Good for her. I'll tell you what, when you swim, the biggest victories are against you and the clock. First place is always awesome.
And that was a bummer that the clock I think it threw Ryland that the clock went early.
I think it threw her too because she started sprinting.
Yeah. That's a rough one. Okay, lane 6 came in third, which is Jocelyn, and she came in at 6:36.12. She does not have a time yet. Fourth place is Cammie, just a little bit slower, 6:52.99 than her regular seed time.
So I think Dory got third overall, right? Based on those times?
Probably.
Because she was a 6:20 something? Is that right?
Yeah, now I can't remember.
Yeah, I think Dory got third overall in the previous heat.
We got one more swimmer wrapping up here. She's got a couple more laps to go. Kennedy, who hasn't swam this before, does not have a seed time in this yet. I believe she's coming up, and I think she's got 2 more laps to go. I think we're on our last 50.
She's on her last 50. And this is where you build character. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's impressive.
All right.
Almost there, almost there. 25 to go. Almost there.
Come on!
That is a tough. That's a tough
tough
swim.
race to
she
finish.
lost her cap and everything, and she's going to finish. (8:45.25).
So is this heat 1 for the boys?
We've got 2 heats as well. Dallin Johnson, lane 2 for Lehi. Lane 3 is Spencer Miles for Union, and lane 4 is Andrew Pullum for Lehi. Lane 4 is Andrew with Lehi ahead at the moment. Andrews got a good lead still. Coming in second at the moment, in second place, is Dallin Johnson. Spencer Miles is not far behind him. Andrews just cruising along. Spencer and Dallin are pretty much just neck and neck here. So we'll see how we do as we get a little closer to the finish. Yeah, Anders got definitely a commanding lead in this. None of these guys have seed times yet in this either, so it'll be interesting to see how they finish. Anders just cruising along. Looking really good. Spencer and Dallin are still just right next to each other. Anders coming up on lap 17. Anders got 25 to go. Nice. 6:07:06. So it's quick. Down and Spencer are still fairly close to each other. It'll be interesting to see how they finish here. They're both on lap 17. Right now, Dallin is ahead just a little bit. They're coming into their last 50. Dallin at the moment is ahead. Almost there. Spencer's turning it up just a little bit here. Dallin is still going to out-touch him. All right, so Dallin actually touched but didn't realize he was finished. So he came in at 7:53:58. He's just putting in a couple extra laps.
Just a little extra time to finish up.
Lane 3 is Spencer Miles. Came in third at 7:55:71. Nice job. He put in 2 extra laps. Oh, yes. Yeah, it's a poor guy. All right. Lane 2 is Ashton Hadlock for Union. Lane 3 is Tate Scott for Cedar Valley. Lane 4 is Corbin Nelson for Cedar Valley. And lane 5 is Hayden Cook for Union. Yeah, if those boards don't go down in the water, they don't know where they're at.
Yeah, especially at the end of the race when you're tired.
Oh.
You start forgetting where you're at.
Yeah, I'm sure. I can't even imagine.
So
Tate Scott at the moment is ahead. He's the one to beat in this. He's got a seed time of 6:15:03.
He's got a nice clean stroke in the water. It's a nice. He does a good job of getting a nice long stroke in and staying nice in the water.
It really is fun to watch their feet and their stroke.
Yeah,
By the time you watch them for 20 laps, you definitely know how they swim.
They all do it a little different.
Lane 2 is Ashton Hadlock, and he is just cruising along as well. Solid second at the moment.
Oh, he's definitely going to pace the field here. He's on his own now in terms of setting his own pace. Well, it looks like our clock is stopped, Jen. Let me recycle that again. There we go.
So random.
He's very consistent at the halfway mark. He's 37-second 50s. So he's staying pretty consistent right now on that. His last two 50s were 37s.
Tate and Braden are brothers, so it's not super surprising that Tate is ahead. So
it is fun. It's fun swimming with your brother, swimming with a sibling on the same team.
Awesome. Good rivalry. Good
And
competition.
he's just like clockwork right now. That's 337 and change 50s in a row. So he's doing a good job of just maintaining that pace.
Ashton's just cruising along still here in second place.
Ashton in second place in lane 2. He's been running 38, 39, and now a 40-second 50. Starting to fall off his pace a little bit. We'll see if Tate is still keeping it consistent or if he's starting to wear down. It's another 37. It's 37.5, so he's still just kind of cruising. And that's a 40.5 for Ashton. So,
Tate hasn't changed much as far as pace. He's still.
No, it looks very.
It's very even.
We'll see if he's still in the same ballpark. 36. He actually picked it up by a second. That's a 36. So he's starting to pick it up a little. He's on his last 100 yards now. That was a 42.5 for Ashton. Ashton's starting to get a little gassed. His pace is dropping off. He's getting tired. Tate looks like he's still picking it up going into his last 50.
I feel like he's
34.8. He dropped it almost a second and a half in the last 50, so he has picked it up now in this last bit.
Like he's gonna see how he does here with his seat time, but my guess is he's gonna beat it.
He's moving
by a lot. We'll see here.
Yeah, he's gonna smash his PR.
He
might beat 6. Oh, he might. Oh, yes, he
wow,
does. A 5:57.
Wow, 5:57.83. That is impressive.
Very good. That is 16 seconds
quick.
faster. No, 16, 17, almost 18 seconds faster than his
quick.
PR before that.
Ashton's coming in for his last 25. His is at 6:36.18. We'll see how he lands here.
So Ashton is sprinting in for his last.
Beat his. It's going to be close.
I think he'll. Oh yeah, he's going to beat it.
Looks like he's going to.
Yep, he's going to take a few seconds off.
6:33.19. So he took about 3 seconds off. So that's impressive. Corbin Nelson comes in at 6:39. So he's just a little bit slower than his seat time. And Hayden is on his last 25 as well. Hayden comes in at 7:08.38, so a little bit slower than his seat time.
So we have 2 heats on the relays coming up?
We have 2 heats.
Okay.
Okay, this is the girls' 200-yard freestyle relay. Lane 2 is Lehi, Rylan Hellewell, Taya Kendall, Kaylee Dixon, Jocelyn S. In lane 3, we have Union, Jasmine McGee, Kylie Berry, Kate Larson, and Kaylee Leffler. In lane 4, we have Kiana Tomei, Shaylee Peterson, Tatum Wanless, and Elizabeth Shago. Super quick.
So
Rylan is off the blocks super fast.
Yep. Second place is going into the wall together.
Kiana looked quicker off the line, but Rylan has definitely taken the lead on this one.
So Cedar Valley in lane 4. Kiana is got a half a body length in that second position. See how the exchange goes.
Taya is in now, hopefully pronouncing her name correctly. And Shaylee.
And you've got Kylie Berry with Union pulling ahead, taking second place clearly in their advantage now over Cedar Valley. Lehi has a good big buffer for first place right now.
Kaylee Dixon is getting ready to go in.
So for second place, Union, we've got Kate Larson going into the water. And for Cedar Valley, Tatum Wanless coming up. And she's getting ready to hit the water. That was a good exchange. That was close.
Lehi they're quick, super quick. You've got Jocelyn who's
Tatum
getting ready to
Wanless
go
is trying to eat into that lost time in second place. I don't know if she's going to be able to make much room in it. So Lehi has
Lehi's definitely going to be the first.
Jocelyn in the water.
Now, yep.
And for Uinta, Kaylee Leffler is in the water.
Union. Union, not Uinta.
I said, Union, not Uinta. Thank you. And Elizabeth Shago in the water for Cedar Valley in lane 4.
And then you got Kaylee.
And Lehi finishes up.
2:06:42 is their finish time for Lehi. Lane 3 is going to be Union. See if they can beat their time here. They're a little bit slower. 2:19:89. Cedar Valley is going to wrap up with 2:26:22. Okay, our heat 2 is lane 2, Union. Mia Rasmussen, Olivia House, Cami Wood, Sienna Scholes. Lane 3 is Lehi, Gianna or Jana Patlin, Carmen Soderquist, Rylan Smith, Sydney Zermley. Lane 4, Cedar Valley, Alyssa Roth, DJ Hardy, Ellie Soroga, Story Tweedy. Lane 5 is Union, Emma Whitmer, Addie Alond, Belen Embleton, and Whitney Whiting.
So Cedar Valley hits the wall first. Alyssa doing a great job out front, putting a full body length and change on the field right now.
DJ's about to go in the water.
Good exchange.
Oh, go.
So Danielle Hardy's in the water right now, wants to keep that same gap, if not improve it. Second place is right together. Lehi and Uinta are neck and neck. Danielle puts another full body length and change on the field. Great swim, stretching that lead out.
Nice. Ellie's in the water now, and they're just quick. You've got Rylan.
Oh man, second place is
Rylan.
just a fight.
Yeah, just a fight.
Ellie's
Rylan
maintaining that
Cami.
gap.
Yeah, Ellie's ahead of Cedar Valley.
And Dory's a strong 50 swimmer coming up to anchor. So this is really the fight for second right now.
It's going to be, you've got Cami and
so Dory with about 3 body lengths ahead.
they're so fast. It's so fun.
So Lehi has got about a body length. It looks like they're going to solidify in second place.
Lehigh,
Sydney's
coming
fast.
in. Yeah, she's looking really, really good.
Sydney took a chunk out, but obviously Cedar Valley built up too much of a lead.
Cedar Valley beat, beat their time, 155.29, just barely. They were at 155.31. And Lehi came in just a little bit slower, 158.19. Their C time was 151, so yeah, gained a little bit of time there.
No.
Okay, our guys are up next. Lane 2, Cedar Valley, Tate Spencer, Brenda Montgomery, Corbin Nelson, Nolan Spencer. Lane 3 is Union, Jackson Thomas, Cameron Goss, Ashton Hadlock, Dason Rohr. Lane 4 is Union, Grayson Zager, Hayden Cook, Abel Rios, and Spencer Miles.
So Jackson with Union immediately pulling out a big lead.
Again, just so fast, just powerful swimmers in the water here.
Grayson for Union in lane 4 for second place, and Cedar Valley in lane 2. Tate Spencer trying to maintain as close as he can. Oh, we lost the clock again. Well, I'm deciding this camera just may not work, dear. I really want it to, though.
Union is definitely ahead here. They're keeping first place.
There we go.
So we've got Ashton.
Yep, Ashton Hadlock lane 3 coming in for Union. About to make their last exchange.
Yep.
Dason's going to hit the water in lane 3. First place is sewn up, really. Cedar Valley in second place in lane 2.
We got Nolan Spencer in the water.
And then Spencer Miles in lane 4 for Union. So it's looking like a first place for Union in lane 3. Dason bringing it home strong.
They've got a C time of 153. Let's see here.
Nolan Spencer is pushing for that second place. They might PR for Cedar Valley for that relay. No.
They don't have a time yet.
They don't have a time.
Cedar Valley is 2:05:04. Union is 153.68. And then our other Union team is 2:10:42. Okay, in heat 2, lane 2 is Lehi, Dallin Johnson, Cade Boyle, Tyler Lundell, Kohler Barton. Lane 3 is Lehi, Matthew Pendleton, Tanner Bergstrom, Ashton Hellewell, Bridger Smith. Lane 4 is Union, Tracer Schmidt, Mason Haddon, Hayden, Boston Bennett, Tyson Guyman. Lane 5 is Cedar Valley, Brady M, Jacob Nelson, Tate Scott, and Braden Scott. So you got the brothers swimming again together in this.
Yep.
We'll see how we do.
Well, they're going to have their work cut out for them because Lehi
right
came
now,
out
Lehi
fast.
Is
and Uinta was right on their heels.
Union, not Uinta.
Union, oh my heavens, Union. I'm used to Uinta from last year.
Yes.
I'm sorry, Union families that are watching this. My apologies.
Lehi is definitely ahead.
But just a body length over Union. They are pouring it on.
Yeah.
Making a big gap here. It's going to be hard to overcome for Cedar Valley.
And I feel like they
Union gets it's a really deep dive for Union though. Lose about a body length on that exchange.
So fast.
Tyler, we've got Tate Scott in the water for Cedar Valley, who's hoping to eat into this a little bit and give Braden Scott a chance to fight for second. I think first and second might be out of reach.
Yep.
Too big of a gap.
Got Braden who's getting ready to jump in now. And Braden is fast, but I just don't think it's going to happen.
It's way too much to make up. Man, look at Bridger Smith from Lehi just ripping.
Just awesome. So awesome. 138.32.
Union
They
was
PR'd.
second. And Braden Scott bringing it home third place. Fourth place for Cedar Valley. No, third place for Cedar Valley.
And Union is second place. They came in at 140.51. They also PR'd.
Yeah, Lehi. That was a PR for Lehi.
And I don't know. We don't know what happened. Oh, we're still finishing. That's why.
Yeah, second.
Okay.
First place, 138. They dropped a lot. No, 1 second for Lehi, 1 second for Union.
Cedar Valley gained just a little bit. Okay, our girls' backstroke is up next. Shaylee Peterson, lane 2 for Cedar Valley. Lane 3 is Kylie Berry for Union, and lane 4 is Rylan Hillwell for Lehi.
I can't type. Just go ahead and laugh at all the typos you saw when you're trying to write backstroke.
Do you want to put in heat 1?
Oh yeah, heat 1. Thank you.
All right, none of these girls have a seed time yet.
So
Lane 4 right now is Rylan Hillwell.
Yeah, with backstroke, the big one, I mean, it's obviously technique like everything else. You want that head back. You want to be looking straight up, not back diagonally. And you want your hips up. And then it's all about timing on those flags.
Yeah. And she just swam in the 200 freestyle, so it's got to be in the relay. So that back-to-back swim has got to be killer. Kind of neck and neck in the moment.
Yeah, first place is a race.
Both Cedar Valley, I'll get there. Both Union and Lehi are.
Yep, Rylan from Lehi got the better turn, has half a body length on Kylie Berry. But Kylie is surging here at the end for this particular heat.
Yep.
And she's going to out-touch her, I think. Yes,
awesome.
just.
Awesome. So Kylie comes in at first at 139.43, and Rylan comes in at 139.72. So close, super close. Nice job. Okay, heat 2 in lane 2, Emma Slinkoff, Lehi. Lane 3, Kate Larson, Union. Lane 4, Addie Alon, Union. And lane 5 is Sarah Puertas for Maeser. None of these girls have seed times either.
Seed time to beat right now is a 118 of those who have seed times. And that's the last heat. So lane 5, which is Sarah for Maeser, goes out the fastest
really
by far.
Good, yeah.
I'm thinking she's going to be one of our last heat contenders potentially. She's moving along pretty good.
Yeah, looks really good in the water.
Our clock is stuck again.
Yeah, Sarah has still got a commanding lead here. Just solid.
There we go.
You got Addie and Kate, who are neck and neck, both for Union.
Yeah, second place is a fight.
See how they finish up here.
Curious what time she's going to have hitting the wall, because she might be. She is definitely going to be one of the ones to beat in the next heat.
She is looking great. That's awesome.
1:12.93.
That's awesome.
She is currently the fastest time to beat that we are aware of.
Kate Larson is coming in. She's going to touch second. .127.96. And Addie is going to touch here. Touch, but no. Let's see. 131.50. All right, our next heat. DJ Hardy, lane 1, Cedar Valley. Lane 2, Kaylee Dixon, Lehi. Lane 3, Gabrielle Dahl, Lehi. Lane 4, Shaylee Kluber, Cedar Valley. Lane 5, Sierra Harbison, Longhorns. And lane 6 is Sienna Scholes for Union.
Come on, Daniele. Mom's going to go yell for her daughter. Lanes 1 and 6 get a good start. Danielle is lane 1. Looks like she's leading out. And in lane 6, we got Sienna Scholes from Union. So Cedar Valley Union here. Lane 3 is Gabrielle Dahl from Lehi, and she is fighting with Shaylee Kluber for that potentially third place. So Danielle is ahead just in lane 1. Her biggest fight is Sienna in lane 6. Danielle's starting to stretch it out a little bit. Gabrielle, this is last turn. She's got that body length lead going in. Now she just got to get her head back and kick. It's a race, but she's got about a half a body length. It looks like Danielle's going to win this with Sienna coming in second, but will she beat the time on the board? She will. She's a 1:11. She's going to take first place overall in this event. Yes, I'm totally biased on that race. And the clock stopped again. Guys, I'm sorry. We're going to have to try yet another camera to get this clock to show consistently for these streams.
All right.
Oh, what just happened? I lost everything.
Oh, did it go down? Okay, well, our boys hopefully get it back up here. Can they hear me?
Yeah, they can hear you.
Okay.
We're having video problems. I apologize.
Lane 1 is Dane Dixon for Lehi. Lane 2 is Tice Gallen for Lehi. Lane 3 is Jackson Thomas for Union. Lane 4, Cade Boyle, Lehi. And lane 5 is Grant Herney.
We're still having
Sorry about that,
problems.
Lehi. Right now, Jackson is ahead with Union.
Apologize for the technical difficulties. Okay, so going into the last turn in lane 3. We got Union swimmer Jackson Thomas, who is coming home to win this. Second place, Dane Dixon from Lehi in lane 1. And up in lane 5 for third place, we've got Grant Hearn for Lehi.
Jackson Thomas finishes first at 1:24.99. Sorry, I realized my mic was down when I called all the names out. Lane.
It wasn't.
It wasn't?
No.
Oh, okay.
In lane 2 for Lehi, we've got Tice finishing.
And Dane comes in second, correct?
Yes.
For Lehi at 1:32.42.
Yep.
And Grant comes in third place.
And Cade Boyle for Lehi finishes up in lane 4.
For fifth place,
All right.
yeah. Okay.
I've got to change this.
All right.
A little behind on everything, guys. Technical problems, I hate it.
All right, Nolan Spencer, lane 1 for Cedar Valley. Lane 2 is Boston Bennett for Union. Lane 3, Bryce Broadhead, Lehi. Lane 4, Mason Hayden, Union. Lane 5, Logan Chamberlain, Cedar Valley. Lane 6 is Bridger Smith for Lehi. Oh, wow. And we are
so
just
in lane 3, he has a really fast seed time.
Wow. 52.75 is his seed.
And that is ripping.
Holy cow. Amazing. Amazing.
In lane 6, though,
Mason.
Bridger Smith
Oh, yeah.
does not have a time set, but he is hanging on.
Neck and neck here.
Those two Lehi swimmers are ripping right now.
So Lehi swimmers are they are just powerful in the water. It's super fun to watch.
So I think Bryce on this final turn is going to, wow, lane 6, so Bridger is making a case.
It's going to be close.
They're really fighting for first. Lehi.
Bridger or Bryce. Let's see how we end here. I think it's still going to be Bridger.
I think Bryce is going to get it.
Bryce, I'm sorry.
Bridger's going to get second, and in third place, lane 4, we're going to have Mason from Union.
So Bryce is just a little bit slower, 55.63. Bridger comes in at 56.47.
Those are some seriously fast backstroke times.
Mason comes in at 102.22, so he PR'd on his time as well. Awesome. Okay, our girls' 100-yard breaststroke is up next. Alyssa Roth. Oh, sorry, we are not done yet. Let these swimmers finish up here. Nice job. Nolan Spencer comes in, 128.36. Okay, girls 100-yard breaststroke. Lane 2 is Alyssa Roth, Cedar Valley. Lane 3 is Belen Embleton for Union, and lane 4 is Elizabeth Shago for Cedar Valley.
I think we'll see Alyssa do pretty well in this event. Although she swam the 500 and she swam the relay though, right? So Alyssa in lane 1 is leading going into the last 50, in lane 2, sorry. Elizabeth Shago in lane 4 for Cedar Valley has second place firmly. And then we've got Belen Embleton for Union in lane 3.
The girls don't have a seat time on this again, so we'll see how they do. The time to beat is 1:12.97.
Now Alyssa's going to have a final heat time. I don't know if she has a top 3 time at this point, but her seed time would put her in the final heat at a 1:24.
1:24.61. Lane 4 is Elizabeth Shago, who comes in at 1:29.43, and Belen is 1:37.60.
So both Alyssa and Elizabeth at this point would have final heat times.
Okay, heat 2. Lane 1, Kiana Tomei for Cedar Valley. Lane 2, Emma Whitmer, Union. Lane 3, Callie Powell for Union. Lane 4 is Kinley Hank for Union. And lane 5 is Kennedy Cotton for Maeser. Callie is the only one who has a seed time on this at 1:53.17. Right now, it's really anybody's. Cedar Valley, well, it really is anybody's.
Looking like lane 4, Kinley's coming out just a little quicker than everybody else, with Kiana from Cedar Valley in lane 1 was the next person to turn. But Emma from Union in lane 2 is right there for second right now. So the race is for second right now, unless someone can really eat into Kiana's lead in lane 4. Kinley's lead in lane 4. All right, Kinley's got this, but it is a race for second. Kiana was looking a little gassed going into that last turn. I don't know if she's got enough to come back against Emma.
Kinley's going to touch it 1:35.62, right?
And Emma's going to outtouch Kiana for second. Kiana gets third for Cedar Valley.
1:40.79. Kiana comes in at 1:41.47.
Lane 3 drops a second for a PR. That was Callie Powell.
Okay, our last heat. Lane 1, Carmen Soderquist, Lehi. Lane 2, Dory Tweedy, Cedar Valley. Lane 3, Sydney Zermley, Lehi. Lane 4, Jana Patlin, Lehi. Lane 5, Ashlyn Lockwood for Cedar Valley. And lane 6 is Shaylee McLaughlin for Cedar Valley.
So lane 3, Lehi, Sydney is just already out, has a commanding lead of this race. The race for second, it's still a race, but Dory looks like she's staking her claim right now on second place. About a full body length ahead, good turn. She's got a body length right now on second place. She's trying to stay on the heels of Sydney, which I think is going to be hard to do. Race for third right now. Jana in lane 4 for Lehi and Ashlyn Lockwood for Cedar Valley in lane 5. And the race for third is a real thing right now. First and second's tidied up. Jana's trying to pull ahead, and Ashlyn is just starting to fade enough that it looks like it's going to be third place for Jana. Yep. What was Dory's time in lane 2?
So Sydney came in at 1:15.42, so she's a little bit slower than her
Dory's
seed time.
Dory's about a half second slower than
Dory is at
4/10 slower than she'd like to
1:20.30.
be.
Yep. And third, was Jana. Okay, this is our boys. There's 2 heats in this. Lane 1 is Grant Hearn, Lehi. Lane 2, Stetson Batty, Union. Lane 3, Jacob Nelson, Cedar Valley. Lane 4, Elijah Shago, Cedar Valley. Lane 5, Brendan Montgomery, Cedar Valley. And lane 6 is Hank Tribe for Union.
And we've got somewhere a little early in the water here. Jacob Nielsen for Cedar Valley in lane 3 with Stetson Batty for Union in lane 2. Out in lane 6 is Hank Tribe, who has the lead by about a full body length right now. Races for second.
None of these guys have a seat time yet either for this.
Hank continues to hold out front in lane 6. His teammate in lane 2, Stetson, starting to pull ahead in that second place race, but not really challenging for first at this point. Jacob gets a good turn, actually catches up a lot of what he kind of fell behind on, but I don't think it's enough.
Hank's going to come in here
and
first.
Stetson's got second wrapped up.
1:17.32.
And Jacob will come in third.
Stetson's at 1:19.59, and Jacob Nelson comes in at 1:20.84.
Elijah Shago in lane 4 for Cedar Valley touches, with Brendan Montgomery coming in lane 5.
Okay, heat 2, lane 1, Jacob Edwards, Lehi. Lane 2, Brennan Dinsmore, Lehi. Lane 3, Kohler Barton, Lehi. Lane 4, Jaron Henry for Union. Lane 5, Dason Rohr for Union. And lane 6 is Cooper Christensen for Union. still going.
Just reset it.
Oh.
Right now the race, it looks very much like it's going to be lanes 3 and 4 based on seed times between Lehi and Union.
Union, yeah.
See if that holds true. Lane 4
is Jaron.
Jaron gets out, has a good start, comes out about a shoulder ahead.
But it's close at the moment.
Good strong turn. You can see him extend that lead off the turn. But Kohler's fights back in that over the course of the lap. But Jaron's got a really good turn. I think Kohler's actually a little faster with his breaststroke. But when they make that turn, he loses about a half body length.
Yeah, this is going to be close. I think it's...
No, I think Jaron's got it. His turns are just, you see how much ground he loses, and he has to make it all back up in the swim.
Kohler will come in second.
I mean, he's surging. He's got a fast stroke. He's got to put together that other part of the swim.
Jaron,
second. No, the fight's for third right now. Who touched first?
Jaron PR'd at... Jaron PR'd at 112.84. He was sitting at 113.94. And lane 3 is Kohler, a little bit slower than his C time. Let's see, third place is Dason.
3/100ths of a second.
1:18.30. So he PR'd. He dropped a couple of seconds. So nice job.
3/100ths of a second between third and fourth.
Crazy. So crazy. Okay, our girls are up. This is our 4x1. Lane 1 is Cedar Valley. Shaylee Kluber, Caitlin Rary, Abigail Butters, Ashlyn Lockwood. Lane 2 is Union, Whitney Whiting, Kinley Hank, Caitlin Baird, Cami Wood. Lane 3 is Lehi, Rylan Smith, Allie Nilsson, Madeline Wilkinson, and Addison Zobris. Lane 4 is Cedar Valley. Alyssa Roth, Abigail Kendall, Ellie Strogas, and Dory Tweedy. Lane 5 is Union, Bellen Embleton, Cooper Wynn, Kate Larson, and Jasmine McGee. Right now, it's really anybody's
dead even for first place. Cedar Valley's got a pretty strong group of girls for this particular event, but Lehi's just strong in the water, period.
See how they do here.
A slightly different group swimming this for Cedar Valley, though, this time.
Yes. Coaches mixed it up a little bit, at least for Cedar Valley.
So right now, Alyssa and Rylan
are really just
are going to hit the wall about the same time. So Lehi and, that's a dead even.
34.01 and 33.94.
Boy, great start, though. A great handoff for Abby Kendall. She had a really good start.
So you got Abby in the water with Allie. And again, just strong swimmers in the water.
Dead even. Allie and Abigail hitting the wall at the same time. Abigail pulls about a shoulder on each of. She pulls about a shoulder ahead on each of those flip turns.
Abby's ahead, just barely.
And then Allie kind of has been reeling her in, but I think Abby kept a little bit of that lead this time. So Abby's got about a full body length now. This is the most separation we've had so far.
Ellie's getting ready to go in the water.
So Ellie for Cedar Valley in lane 4 off now.
And Caitlin.
And Madeline for Lehi Swim in lane 3 now.
Oh yeah, Madeline. Yep, Wilkinson. Yep. Ellie's looking really good.
So she stretched it out about another half a body length from where she took over. See if she can keep it or extend it. Madeline's starting to claw her way back in. She's getting to within a body length now. We're going to have a race.
So we're going to have Dory and Addison both up next in the water.
Ellie turning it on. So Madeline has made up some of that time, but she's still digging into that a little bit.
Yep. We've got Dory in the water, and we've got Addie in the water, Addison.
Oh,
and it's going to be.
Addison got a really good turn. A really good start.
Let's go, Dory.
Addison is.
It's going to be close.
Addison's fast.
It's going to be close. Oh,
come on, Dory.
Oh, my goodness. It's awesome.
Oh. Addison definitely has her beat on that 50.
Yeah, Addison's going to out-touch her,
see what the back end looks like for this.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes here.
Oh, it looks like it's
Addison's
looking like Lehi
ahead.
is going to take this. Dory's trying to fight back, but I don't think there's enough she can do.
I think is going to do it.
And Lehi wins.
Nice.
Cedar Valley coming in second.
Lehi's time here is 4:17.14.
It's slower than their best.
Yeah, and Cedar Valley, we don't know because
it's a different group, but that relay did go a second faster.
Yeah, it looks like they swam together before, so 4:19.53.
Yep.
So Union comes in third place at 4:43. And Cedar Valley comes in fourth at 4:51.25. And our Union is just wrapping up here with Jasmine in the water. Okay, our last event, guys. I think this is it.
That's it. We're at the end.
Our lane 1 is Cedar Valley. Brett Meyering, Dana McGoffin, Alexander Bursine, Logan Chamberlain. Lane 2 is Union, Jaron Henry, Stetson Batty, Cameron Goss, Tyson Guyman. Lane 3 is Lehi, Matthew Pendleton, Tanner Bergstrom, Andrew Pullum, Bryce Broadhead. Lane 4, Cedar Valley. Brady M., Jacob Nelson, Tate Scott, Braden Scott. Lane 5 is Keaton Schmidt, Cooper Christensen, Spencer Miles, and Dason Rohr. Lane 6 is Lehi, Brennan Dinsmore, Jacob Edwards, Dane Dixon, and Tice Gallen.
So lane 3, Matt Pendleton going out really strong, building up a lead, building up a cushion that they hope no one else can eat into. In lane 2, Jaron is pulling into second place for Union. Cedar Valley, Brady in lane 4, and Brett for Cedar Valley in lane 1 are kind of neck and neck right now for that third position. Lehi has just put the hurt on the rest of the field.
Yeah.
Doesn't really matter how good your swimmers are. When you have that big of a gap, it's really hard to make it all up.
And they're the time to beat. They sit at 3:37.03. They're quick.
So Lehi commanding lead out front. I really think it's going to be that race for second. Stetson Batty for Union in the water right now in lane 2. You've got Cedar Valley coming back. Jacob Nelson eating into that Union lead.
Yeah, looking really good here.
Yeah, this is a race for second.
Yeah, Lehi has pretty much got it in the bag. Bryce is getting ready to go in with Lehi.
Jacob Nelson is going to pull this thing even, I think, by the time we get back for second place.
You've got Tate, who's getting ready to go in the water next.
All right, so we've got the Scots coming up for Cedar Valley.
And again, these brothers are quick.
Union got the better exchange and also beat him into the wall, so Tate Scott needs to keep it close. That's his job right now.
Yeah, Cameron's looking really good here, but they're actually, Tate's picked up some time, and they're actually neck and neck. Cameron is just ahead here by just
Tate can just keep them right here in the ballpark. That gives Braden an opportunity to close out as the anchor. Tate actually is going to do more than keep in touch. Tate's going to pull ahead.
Tate is doing a great job. Braden's up next, and again, these brothers are super fast.
Braden's got a huge motor, so I think most likely Cedar Valley's got second place under control here.
Yeah, Lehi is coming in for a finish.
So Braden's in lane 4, and you've got Tyson Guyman for Union in lane 2.
Yeah, Lehi is on their last.
But Braden is just motoring right now.
See how Lehi does here. It looks like they're going to hit a PR. It's going to be, it's maybe close. 3:38.46.
So
Lehi
just totally dominated that event.
Yeah, it was awesome. They're a little bit slower. You got Braden in the water. They sit at 3:56. .357.52, so they're also a little bit slower than their seat time.
Yeah, about 2 seconds.
Union finishes up with Tyson 4:03, so they're actually all a little bit slower in the water tonight. 2 seconds. Lane 5, we've got Dason, who's wrapping up his, just turning. We've got 25 to go. And lane 1 is Cedar Valley with Logan. And they do not have a seat time, 4:35.58.
So lane 5, is that Dason's finishing up?
Lane 5 is Dason, yep, almost there. They have a seat time of 4:35. And they came in at 4:49. So yeah, swimmers are a lot slower tonight than they normally are. Yeah, 5:01.
That's the meet, everybody. Thank you for joining us and dealing with all of our technical difficulties today. I'm really frustrated by the timer because we finally got a good picture on the timer, and it kept and the camera keeps stopping. It won't keep streaming. I was so excited to have this nice, clear picture of the timer, and it's not working. So we apologize for technical difficulties, but I hope it was worth your time.